background is the top of the world.
Oh, the background. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit distracting, but no one's complained yet, so I'll leave it. I'd like to be.
Hey, Thomas, are you in a cell or are you waiting for the break? Or I mean, the
I'm in a
music
cell.
break?
I entered into a small cell after this rejection. Are you in a sell or a buy, Lindo?
I'm just waiting for the news event to hit.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special.
The
CP every day for
interest rate stayed the
an opportunity
same.
of a lifetime.
Yeah,
Looking
it was
for the
expected,
challenge
but
to
what
shape
everyone
our
is,
future
interested is in monetary policies.
is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
Yeah, I think keeping the sell is reasonable.
It's so interesting. In the past few weeks, I've been watching the correlation between the DXY and gold, and how they move inversely to each other. But since this gold rally has been going on, it's like gold doesn't even react at all to the DXY.
No, that's why trading purely in correlation can be very dangerous. Correlation does break down. Do you know how to do a visual correlation analysis on chart?
In the past few weeks, I've been watching the
in trading.
No, I don't think I do. No.
I'll show you. I open up a clean chart. So let's close the pivots. This is the gold chart, and if you want to do correlation analysis, you select one asset, then go into the watch list, click on DXY. I'm going to select it as the second asset. Add DXY to compare. It brings up DXY in the chart, but because these are two different calculations, so one of them is thousands of in dollars denominated, the other one is percentage. So what you want to do is you want to normalize the data, so you go down to pin to scale, pin to new left scale, and it normalizes the data, and you have a correlation analysis visualized on the chart. And you can do it in every single asset, and sometimes you see it's
awesome.
perfectly correlated, but sometimes one moves much faster than the other one, or the correlation coefficient is nowhere near 1. So it's
That's
not
really
perfectly
cool.
correlated.
That's really useful.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. I show this like a million times in the morning briefings and lives. Wonder if the policy statement is uploaded to the ECB website or not. But the ECB website seems like... Oh, there you go. 7th of March. Did you know that today is my name's day?
It's what? Sorry.
My
Today's
name day.
what day?
Yes, happy name day. Your Saint
It's-
Day, right?
What?
Not the same day, but in Eastern Europe we have names day. So every day someone celebrates their name day. So I have twice each year, or 3 times. So every day in the calendar it's someone's name's day.
Yeah, like
Hold
in
on,
Catholic
hold on.
countries where
Breaking
they
news.
celebrate.
Breaking news. Breaking news. New York Community Bank Corp is holding an investor call to discuss announcement of its equity raise. Follow for our coverage on Bloomberg. That could be bearish for gold. Very bearish, because one of the catalysts, if you remember, was the worries of another banking crisis. But if they get bailed out, which they will, as a big bank, then most likely there's no need for safe haven such as gold. And it came out from Bloomberg. ECB ECB on hold, but forecast to boost case for rate cuts. Okay, now that's bullish for gold. So again, today we have quite mixed news. And the position is about to hit stop loss.
You went against me, Thomas.
Hmm?
You went against me.
Most likely, that's why.
Sorry, I shouldn't say Thomas. Thomas.
Tomasz.
Thomas.
That's alright. People call me many names. Son of God. The
That's
market
the last
maker.
one that they called you.
No, just kidding.
9 minutes, no news.
Yes. Next set of news or data is going to be continuing initial jobless claims. Now, we have discussed in the morning briefing that the game plan for jobless claims is the same as every single week in the past 2.5 years. Higher jobless claims is going to push gold higher because it is a sign of a cooling and contracting economy. The less people are, the more people claiming unemployment benefit means the less disposable income is floating around in the economy because less households get paid, less people get paid. Therefore, the disposable income for households is going to be significantly less.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Mr.
the man, the
Mario.
myth, the legend.
Nothing to
Marco.
compare to you.
What's the plan today, Mario?
Well, yesterday I was hitting Bitcoin hard.
Yeah, it was going nuts, isn't it?
I made fabulous. I don't want to upset you, but I made tons of money yesterday.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you. My old Porsche needs to be replaced now.
Okay.
GTS on the way?
I've got one GTS Cayenne, but it's an older model. I like the new one now.
Really? I think the old ones... Well, you know, I would take both of them. Any of them.
I will take Targa, the old one. Targa is beautiful.
Yeah. I agree. The only thing is that I like to, get in comfortable. So kind of SUV for me, it works very, very good.
Congratulations, Mario. Well done, you deserve it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Maybe a new Ferrari SUV on the way, Mario.
But gold has also enormous rally yesterday. Did you went up to the top?
No, I was short yesterday. I got 2 stop loss hits. I lost about £900. And then I didn't enter after.
You didn't think to reverse? No?
No.
Right. What's the plan for today? You got any position open? You waiting?
I have a 1 sell position. It's just a little bit higher, the stop loss, around 63
right.
and a half. But just waiting for the jobless claims. The ECB interest rate decision didn't surprise the markets because it was no change. Everyone's expecting that. The monetary policy statement is what everyone was waiting for. I mean, traders who understand how to trade economic events. The policy statement clearly quoted that the ECB is holding rates as it is, but they are prepared for the rate cuts, which currently is pushing gold a little bit higher, but it didn't have much impact. It should have much greater impact, an ECB interest rate decision, but right now gold is just hovering at the last all-time high. And my gut feeling is that this was a stop-loss hunt.
Yeah.
And just waiting for the jobless claims. And then, of course, we're going to have Powell and Lagarde speaking at the same time. Testimony.
I was listening yesterday, Powell's, but nothing really surprising.
No.
Boring. I saw it all boring.
Yeah.
Thomas, might be a... sorry.
Go ahead.
Might be a silly question, but if, say, instance today, how the euro was expected to stay the same for the interest rate, and then gold. Why is it we focus on gold versus the dollar and not gold, say, versus the euro in this instance?
Why do you like girls better than boys, or brunettes over blondes?
Yeah, but I'm just looking at the gold euro chart now, and it's just a lot. It's just, I don't know. It's just a lot different towards the gold dollar chart.
Yeah, it's more obviously because it's a euro data. Euro moves so much more than gold, or even the euro USD. But it's just the matter of preference. The thing is that you might have noticed that over the years, those who trade with me like 3-4+ years, that many years ago, I was literally watching everything, trying to find the arbitrage opportunities, the correlations. I was watching GJ, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, like so exotic pairs and so exotic assets that, going through the daily analysis took me like 2 hours. And then look for opportunities. And I made so much more mistakes. But since I reduced the assets I trade, the less you trade, the better you will become. It is a true and honest advice.
Okay.
Full agreement. Full agreement.
Even that if you have a short, let's say 2, maximum 3-4 assets, even that, if you watch every tick, you trade like a dick. Said by Anton Creel. And we have 2 minutes. Oh no, sorry, actually we have 1 minute 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
1 minute 30 seconds.
The consensus and the previous were almost the same. 217 and 215 last period.
On what, sorry?
On the jobless claims, just looking at that calendar.
Oh, I haven't even looked at the consensus, the forecast. It's showing lower jobless claims. Yeah, if you look at the continuing, it's significantly lower, which can help to, well, I would say in normal market conditions, it would push down gold, but you know, with the banking crisis, everything going on, it's just hard. 30 seconds to go. Who's long, who's short? 20 seconds.
I'm long.
Shorts all the
I'm
way.
staying out.
Nine.
It's 5, 4, 3. Added another short. 2, 1, 0.
All right, me too.
Higher.
Oh, is higher. Is higher.
Actual 217, spot on to consensus.
Wow. That is going to push gold higher. Yeah. As said on the chart. Nah, stop loss it straight away. Immediately. Wow. 1906. Higher jobless claims. Well. Is it going to reach 2170?
2180.
As Brad said. 2180. Good lord.
80.
Lambo money.
Who said that?
Why not 2200?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, why not?
May as
Save
well
that for tomorrow.
may as well hit 3,000 at this point. Okay, I know.
Thomas, you hear that the Lambos are sold out till 2026?
Lambos are sold out until 2026.
Yeah, so we have to start saving now. They're going to
Yeah.
get more and more expensive.
They also say that gold may reach 2,500 by what, 2025? The end of 2025.
Chip shortage or what? Why?
Dorothy, is that across the board or is that just in one country?
Sorry. I saw the article. It was in Europe. It was in Europe, so
Okay.
I guess for Europe.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Muhammad
Maybe
just
that's
messaged me in... But I don't know why Muhammad is with Access Broker. Apparently he tried to execute sell position, but it wasn't executed or buys. But Axness is a scam broker, so I don't know why people still with Axness.
Oh, they're crazy.
Yeah, my Nas short got.
Nah, short.
Oh, get up.
Yeah, it hit stop. It hit stop.
Get up.
It's on the weekly pivot. But with the... I don't know. I got tired now, guys, after 2 weeks of non-stop profit taking. No, just kidding.
Listen to you.
I'm mentally, you know, yesterday I started to feel that, you know, I should stop trading. It's just, yeah, getting harder, you know, when you trade almost every single day.
Go to the spa on the weekend, you'll be alright.
Why not on the weekdays?
Yeah, why not every
Yeah,
day
true.
after the day of work?
Get a manicure every day.
Fuck it, why not?
Manicure.
Manicure, pedicure, get the whole lot done.
Go buy some steak.
Third day you don't have nails.
Manicure. Pedicure.
manicure.
I leave it to my wife. You know, just
I'm
she
still
can
on
go,
sell.
she can go, but you know, I don't want to sit there with with the cucumber in my eyes.
I wondered what you were going to say there with the cucumber.
This is why you're burnt out. You need it.
Yeah, maybe with the Mai Tai.
Gosh. Ew.
Or maybe just go on holiday.
Trading tomorrow's NFP, Thomas.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
I'm still holding. Diamond hands.
Diamond hands. Did you see on Bitcoin, there was something on the blockchain yesterday, some guy that mined 12 Bitcoin.
I don't want to talk about
from-
bitcoins. I sold mine on 25. I don't want to
Oh.
talk, please.
Man, this guy had in his wallet yesterday and he sold them from 2010 when he mined them. The original mining blockchain tags were still on the transactions when he put them into the exchange and then sold. He's held them 14 years.
Man, it's disgusting. Second time I sold my
And that's
things,
diamond
man.
hands. If you
First
want
one was Ripple, and I have so many Ripple because I used to mining on eBot website a long time ago, and I sold it. And 3 months later, that shit goes to $4.
Gosh.
Mate, I was mining
I was
Bitcoin.
not here talking with you now, man. Oh, I'm crying.
I was mining Bitcoin. I mined 14 Bitcoin in 2013, and I sold them all before it got to 1,000. I thought it was crazy.
Oh.
920, I sold them all. It cost me 1.5 million by not holding.
This is a sad story for all of us, man.
Shut up. Shut up.
I even
That's
don't have my
painful.
wallet with me,
Oh my
my
God.
cards. I don't have CoinMarketCap on my web browser. I disconnect this. I just see sometimes they are talking it's reaching 70K, and man, it hurt my heart, man.
Damn.
I've never owned a single cryptocurrency.
Now I just look to gold. Gold, Nasdaq, few GBP, GPY, but nothing more.
I honestly, I got tired of looking at charts now. Since I think the last holiday was during Christmas.
Crazy. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go
I
to
need a holiday.
Dubai.
Tomorrow we're going to trade NFB for sure. Those of you asking me if I have any open positions, no, I don't have. I had a stop loss hit with this bump. And I'm not planning to enter, just got tired. And looking at the next week, Monday flat, Tuesday, oh fuck's sake. Work again on Tuesday, damn it. Jai Ganesh is asking, now can buy? Do whatever you want, sir. It's a free world. You can be anything you want, you can do anything you want. Feel free. I would still prefer sales. Do we enter into a sal?
Seems
Or
like
is
a
it a
better
retest?
option right now.
Tomasz, I just got stopped out.
Yeah, go full margin sell. No stop loss.
No, thank you.
Let's go.
Mario, we need some volume.
Yes, Mario. Put
Don't
some
sell
volume, please.
It's just retesting.
I'm just looking on Dixie, he's just plummeting down.
Oh dear.
Yeah, maybe we should sell some, let's see.
Market week is coming.
If Mario is coming in, the market is going to plunge.
It is.
It's like going to flow like a diarrhea. The market is going to shit through its ass.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen, Tamas.
Snobby
tell you
Sima
what,
is
5
asking,
lots down.
please. Snobby Sima is asking, please, why Exness is a scam broker? Is a scam broker, and actually, one of the members, Muhammad, just messaged me that he's switching to ForexC because he sold 4 times at 21.65, rejected the price by the broker. It could be sometimes it happens when but it shouldn't happen really, but sometimes it does happen. But with Exness, it's always Exness and some 2 other brokers who do out-of-market quotation, which is illegal. So, for example, you see on ForexC or TradingView there is no spike, but Exness, they have a spike because they quote out-of-market prices. Also, they go against the order matching system, which I highly recommend you to read about. If you do CISI, I did CISI certification in capital markets, we had to read about order execution. So how the system matches the orders, it's an execution management system, and it links up, and there is a regulation which is called the best execution. But anyway, Exness is a scam broker because sometimes, it doesn't execute the orders, executes orders at ridiculous slippage, and just not a good broker. And I'm telling you for years and years and years. And Muhammad just messaged me, and he actually asked me to please comment on Exness attitude so that we can highlight this to broker. Al Habibi, Mario. This was Mario. Yeah, I know Exness is a scam broker. And, it's the same story every month. Someone says...
Yeah, people know that it's scam and they still go to it because they provide unlimited leverage.
Unlimited leverage. How alarming is that? If you want a reliable broker, go to ForexC. They do have a deposit bonus for a few months now, but I've heard it from a good source that they're going to stop it soon. I'm sending the link into the YouTube chat. I've been partnered up with ForexC for 4 years now. Started as a regular trader. Good, very, very good. And we have Andrei, who is good as gold.
Hello, Thomas.
Hola. Hola, hola.
How are you? Hola, hola. I get that a lot. Hey, I have a quick question about brokers.
Yeah.
For those trading in the US, I know I see some guys who are on here who trade in the United States. Which, apart from Oanda, which other broker would they recommend? Because I currently use Hugo's Way.
I can't comment. Oh, sorry. I can't comment on it because I'm not in the US and it is a regular question. But I think post it in the members chat and the guys can help you because there are some US members, quite a lot actually. But I know Forexy doesn't take US customers.
May I comment, Thomas?
Sure, absolutely.
Yes. AXI, AXAI.com.
Maybe choose Dominion markets. Just change location to crypto.
Can you put that in the chat, please? The first
Yes.
one. What's his name?
Yes. I go all up. Okay.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys.
What about Vantage Broker? I've heard. Anyway, we could talk about hours and hours about brokers. Good and bad brokers. You know, I don't want to name and shame other brokers. I'm using Forexy and I'm sticking with them because they are good. Luca Cossier, yes, they do accept European traders. What's happening with gold? Doesn't seem to move. It's stuck.
Not for long, I think.
Yeah, time to go full margin short. Let me just post the chart to the team. I moved the entry point because I'm posting it for members. But yeah, somewhere here. It was the entry point.
Maybe they waiting the Powell.
Forex Learning Club, yeah, they're waiting for Powell, but it's an hour and 15 minutes away.
I think New York will push it higher, and then Powell's speech will push it down.
That's what we were hoping yesterday, and it didn't happen.
I was gonna say, isn't it? Is it gonna be the same sort of shit, like the same sort of questions and stuff like that?
There was an old lady, an old black lady. It was a politician last year and 2 years ago. She was so freaking slow, like, oh my god. And the question she asked was just, she started talking about minorities and how Jay Powell's actions hurting. You know, she was bringing the race card, and I was like, you can't be that dumb. I mean, Jay Powell's action, well, it's his job to increase interest rate to fight inflation, but inflation is hurting not just minorities, but everyone.
Yeah.
And high interest rates are hurting not just minorities, but everyone. But she specifically was talking about, you know, the black community, Latino community. I was like, are you fucking mad?
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't know.
inflation doesn't care about skin color or race or height or penis size. It hurts everyone.
Yeah.
She thinks white people have a inflation protection.
No, yeah, I think that's silly. I think that's misplaced. It's not the time for it, is it at all? It's got nothing to do with this.
Alvado Mbangu is asking logic behind short selling gold. I like to lose money. That's all. Simply as that. But honestly, I'm really thinking to go on a holiday to recharge a little bit, because every time I go on a holiday I come back with a big bang. Tuesday definitely work. Wednesday it's going to be super quiet, so I'm taking Wednesday off. Thursday, oh, PPI and jobless claims, damn it. Yeah, how about next week? I'm working only Tuesday and Thursday, because pretty much that's all the data days we have.
Sounds good.
I think that's fair, yeah.
Approved?
Approved.
Sure thing, just morning briefing and enjoy your vacation.
No morning briefing.
Approved by a comment. No, I'm kidding you.
Just part-time, not full-time.
No, if I relax, I relax fully. There's no middle way. There's
No part-time, no full-time, there's just no time.
Wake up. Morning briefing is more hard. You have to wake up more early.
It keeps me alive as well. Morning briefing keeps me sharp, focused, know exactly what to watch. Actually, since we started the morning briefing, I think not just everyone's trading improved, but even myself. Because when you talk about something, there is a saying that you only understand something if you can explain it.
Yeah,
How
that's
true
very
is that?
true. Very true, very true.
Yeah, if you take something, you become a master at it.
I have a little 7-year-old at home, but sometimes I have him teach me different things, and it's funny how much he learns and how excited he gets about teaching Dad how to do something.
Yeah.
Thomas is my dad.
Who's your daddy?
Who's selling? Full margin, no stop loss, guys. Come on, bring some volume to the market.
I'm
Don't
still
be
selling.
cheap. Don't be cheap. Sell the shit out of gold. Full margin.
Where are you gonna go on holiday, Thomas?
Probably into my bed to have a good sleep.
Book somewhere, man. Enjoy it.
Go to Italy.
No.
No.
Well, I don't want to travel
Fair
that
enough.
much with a 16-month-old baby.
Baby, yeah.
When are you planning on going on your first family holiday? Anytime soon?
Haven't thought about this summer probably, but
Yeah.
it has to be somewhere close, so it's like within 2 hours drive or a few hours.
Yeah.
I've just full margin and now we're in profit.
Yeah, don't be cheap, guys. Go full margin, no stop loss. Gold is going to sell down to hell. Now it looked around in heaven. There was nothing before like this. This is a new territory, 2164. Now gold saw there's nothing in heaven. He's gonna go to hell. Go full margin. Trust me, bruv. I'm telling you.
Maybe trust him. Just go full margin.
Hey.
Muhammad Aslam, why don't you make it just Thursday? Because we have CPI on Tuesday, which is going to be a banger, bruv. Trust me.
I'm adding buys.
Based on the retest?
Yeah.
Gold looks like it might be acting like a heavy metal finally.
That was a good one.
Thomas, what's your basis in your sell on gold? Because for me, it's deflationary, the jobless claim.
Can you see this in my hand?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled the dice. It's actually, I got it from one of my previous employers. I rolled it, and it was, I rolled 6. So I said, yeah, let's fuck it, full margin sell. There's the analysis behind my sell today.
I reckon it's just going to be a bastard until NFP tomorrow, to be honest.
You never know
Like
what the hearing, the testimony today is going to bring. And don't forget that there's always, that there is a ECB speech by Miss Lagarde today.
Today is Throw It Away Thursday. Tomorrow is Full Margin Friday.
Triple your losses Thursday.
Yeah.
Did you say 2070 was reasonable? Did I hear you right?
It was Brad who mentioned
Oh,
2070. I think, yeah, it is reasonable.
Yeah. Just fill in like all of the inefficient price that's been going on in the past couple of days, right?
I'm stick to my cell since the morning, 9 a.m.
All the best.
I send it to the chart.
Well done, Ricardo.
Not well done. I'm gonna fucking drill down.
Just
No
a bit.
way.
Just a
Are
bit.
you serious?
Yeah.
Damn. I just
Go
closed
on.
down one position and short,
Oh,
just
no,
to be
no.
safe a little bit.
This is swing. I'm 60 pips down.
Oh,
It's alright.
Mike,
Okay.
Mike, behind you, is that a real window or is that a background window?
It's a green screen,
Yeah.
but it is a camera on the window that I actually have in front of me.
Ah, I see.
Where are
I
you
will say
based?
nice view.
Yeah, it looks good.
Where are you based, Mike?
The Upper West Side of Manhattan.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's that place where you have to tip everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, New York in general.
Whole
Sounds
America
like
is a
Europe.
big tipping jar, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
New York
like,
is the capital.
But that's just absolutely insane. Like there's a video, a guy, British guy, traveled to the States, and going to Starbucks. There's an option. Would you like to leave gratuity? I was like, for what? In Starbucks, no. Come on. You give to the cab driver, deliver to everyone. It's just crazy.
Yeah, they don't like it if you don't tip them. And they charge you a service charge as well in some places. So
service charges that if it's reasonable in a restaurant.
Yeah,
but
service charge plus tips, and they give you a percentage as well. It's like it's expected something ridiculous like 25% or something like that.
What? 25%?
Yeah,
God.
It
gets even more insane if you rent an Airbnb to go on a vacation or something. Some of those places will charge you between a 30 and 50% service fee just to clean the place after you're done.
Yeah.
Thanks, I clean my own place then. They're just absolutely crazy. I mean, yeah, if you go to a restaurant, it's historically, leave a good tip. Especially in the US, because they paid very badly. 10%, I think that's very reasonable, and not being cheap. I used to be a waiter when I was a kid. I mean, I was over the moon when someone tipped me like 15% or 10%. I was like, wow, that's so cool. But
you will
25.
get if you tip 10% here in Manhattan, they will think that you're insulting them. It's 20% at least.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when I went out in Canada as well and America, everything there as well, tip is mandatory. You have to say, if you don't want to tip, you have to take the tip off.
Man, I will make so much money in Portugal if you snap in Portugal 20%.
Yeah.
Go to Germany or in some places it's an insult if you tip.
I'd
But
say
Europe,
Yeah, in London they don't. In the UK, they just service charge is acceptable, but no tips. Tips is only if you want to, but they don't expect it. They give you a service charge, which you don't have to pay if you don't want to. But people usually pay service charge.
But tip is referral to outstanding service, out of the box, because the service you already paid.
It's I think before there was no service charge, there was just tip. If you were when you went into a restaurant, back in the Middle Ages, people paid the servants, tip, like thank you for your service, for your troubles, and people looked after. Catering, hospitality is looking after people, making sure that they're having a good time. So when I go into a restaurant, and if I have a good time because the service, if my steak is cold, or if I have some, can I have a drink, the guy's looking after me, or the waitress, yes, deserves the tip.
Yeah,
because that's
you don't
how
need
it is.
to ask
But
for
when
the
the
water,
companies,
the
when the
guy
company,
looking.
exactly, top up the water, look after the guests, making sure everything is fine, food is hot, clean plates. But when the companies, restaurants charging service charge, and giving back a few percent to the waiters, it's bad, because they're trying to make up the loss from the higher wages, from higher costs, everything. But when you have to leave a tip on the top of the service charge, I think that's just outrageous. And I always ask the waiters, do you get the service charge? And if they say no, I'd like, just take it off from the bill and I give it to you in cash. That's always how I do it.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
The thing they've started here in New York that's really annoying is tipping at a pickup counter. When you go in and you buy a donut at Dunkin' Donuts, for example, they have, their little machine, and it now gives you the option of tipping. And it's especially aggressive because they're standing there looking you in the face as you decide whether or not to tip them. It's very
It's a
aggressive.
machine.
Well, we're also
no, you're
talking about
tipping-
a
you're tipping the
generation that
person.
thinks they're entitled to.
Gold is
Well,
melting, Habibi.
Yeah, but
You can
remember
thank
that
Silicon Valley for that.
Down, down, down. The
Gold
gold
is
will
giving
go.
a tip.
Yeah, gold is good. But it's, yeah, anyway, it's just crazy. This whole tipping misery.
Gold is
Yeah,
giving
it's
a
all
different type
because
of
of
tip.
Silicon Valley with the iPads. I'm from New York too, and every time I go out, get a coffee, get a donut, or something simple, like it's super aggressive. It's like in your face. If you don't I mean, I'm at a point where I just really don't care. I don't. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Depends on the mood, really. But it all starts from that Silicon Valley, the apps, and those apps make a rebate off that as well. So it's just everywhere you go, to breathe in New York, you gotta pay. It's crazy.
Yeah, I read an article not long ago where to live in New York, it costs roughly about 55 to 60% of your income in taxes and service fees. And yet I remember a lady that moved out here to Utah from New York. And she was sitting there and goes, man, you guys don't have any taxes here. It's so nice. It's so nice. But you have to pay for everything. And it's like, duh.
Yeah. One or the other, man.
By the way, who would like to leave a gratuity for the live stream? You have the optional button down the left, show your support for the Alpha FX. Click on the
25%.
dollar button, and would you like to leave a gratuity?
Imagine $100 tip. Yeah.
It's not mandatory, but I'm looking at you.
20% of what you pay for your YouTube subscription.
Yeah.
If you have the ad-free version.
Gold is running in 40 pips profit.
Should have gone full margin.
I told you to go full margin. You never listened to me.
I just closed both my positions, damn it.
Those who would like to join the Alpha community, show your support. Go to alphafx.eu, click on purchase, free membership still available at a discounted 50% price. The amount of money you lose every single day, you could just buy a membership and, make money, as we do every day. Thousands of pips delivered to you by the Alpha FX. I'm only kidding. Pips.
How often do you trade the speeches? Like, how do you trade them at all?
What speeches?
Any, just in general. Like, do you tend to watch them a lot and try and react off what they're saying, or
yes, but I don't watch all of them. So I watch Powell, always, because Powell is the big level boss.
Yeah.
He's controlling the most amount of money in the US, in the globally. So I tend to watch Powell always and just react to Neil Kashkari, Barr, Williams, Loretta Mester, the other FOMC voting members or presidents. I don't watch them, just react to what they say.
Yeah.
There is the new is not good for USD. Why gold is going down? The correlation is not always 100%. So This is why most people lose money, because they ultimately think that DXY is above everything else. No, it's not, because sometimes market sentiment pushes up gold and doesn't care about dollar strength, because you imagine there is a crisis, credit crunch. Investors, when they have to hedge the portfolio, they don't care about how expensive gold or the hedging asset, they just do it. Koran Shazad is asking, do you guys have any knowledge of dark pools? Yes, I do. I used to work on capital markets. There are dark pools, but it's not accessible for human beings. It's only accessible for people who have access to capital markets. Oh, Mario, sorry to hear that. Dark pools essentially are designed, is provided by prime brokers. So above every broker there is a prime broker. Above every hedge fund there is a prime broker. Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, they are prime brokers, for example. And usually dark pools are in equities markets. So for example, if a large buyer wants to hide its identity during an aggressive or hostile takeover, they can ask to buy, in bulk, in order, and to use dark pools. So the identity of the true buyer is actually hidden, and it will be only released to the market when, for example, they've reached a certain amount, which comes with voting rights, because then legally they have to submit to the SEC or the FCA that they accumulated so many shares in a company that they have voting rights now. So that is what the dark pools are, but it's not something that's available for us. And gold is running in 60 pips profit. Who's selling with me?
Yes, sir.
Just hit my daily
As always.
target. So thank you very much. Thomas?
Listen to this. Forex Learning Cup says, sir, in India, all the Forex influencer ask people that XNES is best broker, so all people use XNES. That's the problem. Influencers, they freaking
money grabbing.
Yeah, but influencers get paid by the brokers, and if you can't see this through, then
influencers get a bonus for every person that signs up.
Yeah.
I bet they won't even trade either.
Like, usually the influencers actually don't earn money trading in the market. They just earn money from the people that sign up or just the courses they sell.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wait until it breaks out.
There's a show in the UK called Love Island, and a lot of the contestants came out of there last year, and a lot of the women were promoting different brokers and deals like that, and none of them would have it ever even looked at Forex.
Really?
Just making bag off of people that are just watching and signing up to these brokers.
I would go to Love Island, but I'm not fit enough to appear on television screen.
Yeah,
Syed Imran, me too. Take sell entry with you. Good. Then your position should run in about 60 to 70 pips profit, depending on where you entered.
Do you think it's gonna be a swing or
Excuse
or
me?
not? Do you think it's gonna be a swing?
Is it going to be a swing?
Swing.
Swing to
Or not?
a swing to what kind of swing?
A swing trade.
Swing trade. Oh, yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
I would advise because the Powell speech is coming up. Do you know who's Jay Powell?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, good. I have to ask because you're a new member. So Jerome
Yes,
Powell is the governor of the Federal Reserve. He's going to have a very inconvenient hearing today in front of the Senate. Where are you, Jerome? Is it next week? This week?
It should be around 4.
Yeah. And, we don't know what kind of questions the politician's going to ask from...
Today, Thomas.
It's tomorrow, Thomas.
Oh, thank you. You see, I need a holiday. I'm just so tired. So, it's disgusting, the whole show that they do with Jerome Powell, but they have to do it every single year. And then we have the Lagarde speech. We don't know what they're going to say, so I would maybe make the money, take the money. I mean, 60 pips in this market condition. It's up to you if you want to take the position. If it breaks out, Sylvia, from this consolidation, it has the chance to go a little bit lower because then everyone may be going to jump on a panic sell, and those people who were accumulating longs all the way, maybe they want to realize some profits and it's going to start a panic sell-off. But this is only a speculation. We don't know what the market is going to bring. Maybe market is going to bounce back off. So if I just delete this one, maybe it's going to respect the consolidation and it is actually going to break to the upside. So it is really a guessing game now because gold market is just shaking off the data, doesn't care about the data. What it cares about is the market sentiment. Gold is going up, thousands of pips, let's buy some gold. It doesn't matter what news comes in its way. And recently the rally has been fueled by this list: rate cut bets, Chinese physical demand, because there was a housing crisis, or still is a housing market crisis, possible banking crisis. New York Bank just almost defaulted. It's going to be bailed out today. There was Silicon Valley Bank a year ago, and all the other things helped to fuel the demand for gold because it's safe haven. But if any of these, for example, if the New York Bank is going to be bailed out, then there is no need to hedge against a possible banking crisis because we know that the biggest market player, the government or a private investor, is going to step into to save the day and the bank. Do you follow me, Sylvia?
Yes, thank you.
So, it is a guessing game right now, but it is definitely fundamental and news driven. But you have to really follow the news to be able to get out from the position. If I leave it to everyone's educated decision to know when to take profit.
Thomas, just a quick question. What do you think is going on in the minds of the people that are in the banks at the minute? They're looking at gold. What do you think is going on in their mind? Like, what are they doing? Because obviously it's so high. It's at an all-time high. What do they do at all-time highs, these banks?
I don't know what is the position of banks. Do they have any inventories? Do they have any exposure to gold miners? If they have an inventory, maybe they accumulated inventory in form of ETFs like Spider and Gold, which is a gold following ETF. Maybe they accumulated a massive inventory at 2000 or even below, and now is the right time to offload that massive inventory. So the balance sheet to customers, the bank's customers, because investment banks, what they do, or the trading floors who are on the sell side, is they're offering clients good investment. And they say, oh, gold is going to go up. Would you like to buy some gold? Well, lucky for you, we have some in the house. I give you some discount, $5 an ounce, but they still make a fortune.
That. I never knew that. Yeah, no, that's good to know.
This is when the market is going up. This is when banks are selling. That's what it means. Most people don't understand how it works, but if they have an inventory, that's when, you know, the price is going up and banks are selling, but they're selling to a point where the market is just so chuffing up, you know.
Why do they sell it in-house at a discount? Why don't they sell it at full profit, as much as they can get for it?
Because if you go to a grocery or any store, and if they offer you a good discount, you would be stupid not to buy it.
So they offer it at a discount, so it gets gone quicker. Am I right in saying that?
When you trade with banks, like with the Treasury Department, you get preferential rates depending on how big you are, how big is the deal, how much they can, what is the haircut on the deal.
Right, right.
They always negotiate. That's why it's called the market. You go out to the market. You never go to market, and you always you never go out to market without any negotiation.
Yeah,
it's number one rule. Go to Morocco, Egypt, or they love a bit of negotiation.
Yeah.
If they say no, I buy it. No, I give you discount. No, I buy it. No, I give you discount. Yeah, it's completely different. Oh, David Sanchez just gave me $5. Amazing. Morning coffee already paid. Thank you so much.
Simon, it's part of Zoom. It's just here at the bottom.
You're welcome, Thomas. You're welcome.
Was it you, David? Why? Come on.
Yes, everyone hit the like button, subscribe to the Alpha
Thank you.
FX.
Thank you. I never got $5 from anyone. How nice is that? Yeah, so when working at banks is the saying is true that trade like a bank, but the problem is those people who say to retail traders trade like a bank are absolutely fucking morons, and I would punch them in the face because first of all, you don't have the same amount of assets like a bank. Second of all, you don't have an inventory like the banks. Banks have massive amount of portfolios full of stocks, precious metals, ETF, all kind of assets you can imagine. Exotic option contracts, plain vanilla contracts, swaps, you know, futures, everything you want. And the other thing is they can write out an option, for example, on the market, which no human, regular people can do. And also they have ISDA contracts. So they have access to the big table where all the money is, you know, allocated. You can never trade like a bank. And those people who say like trade like a bank or institutional trading, oh man, I would just punch them in the face because I guarantee they never worked in a bank or treasury or capital markets.
Thomas, what should I study to work in a hedge fund?
What is it like?
No, what should I study? Which career? Career, yeah. Should I study finance?
Depends on which desk or area you want to go in. You know, hedge funds have operation as well. Hedge fund have front office. Hedge fund have, you know, sales desk. Hedge fund have cleaners. So what do you want to work?
Damn it, trading flow.
It's going to be tough. But you know, just economics, finance. You don't have to be an economist to trade. That's the reality. For example, I was when I was a uni student, I had an internship at Morgan Stanley with the head of equity research, Jeff Rudel, very old school guy, and he studied history in Cambridge. I was like, how the hell did you end up in a bank? The first thing is, back in the 80s when he, you know, anyone could get a job in a bank because they were literally grabbing people off the street. He worked his way up. Second, he finished at Cambridge. He's very smart and he could learn everything. Yeah, so you don't need to be specifically, but it doesn't hurt if you have knowledge in, you know, these kind of things.
I was gonna say, can't you be any Tom, Dick, and Harry and work in a, say, a trading floor as long as you show them that you're a sick trader? Because think about it, if you can prove to someone you're a sick trader and you can make them a lot of money, they're not gonna really take into account what sort of education you have. Am I right?
Yeah, but they're not going to let you into even the recruitment phase if you don't have, if you cannot prove the skills. Because having a university degree is not necessarily mean that, you know, you're smart, but you have the willingness and the motivation to go through one of the hardest, which is economics. Any uni, economics requires the highest amount of points to get in, and is one of the toughest. And it's like having an A level. It shows the employer that, yeah, you did it, you can write and think. University is the same. But you don't have to, you know, there are other jobs as well. Go to the sales desk. That's probably not the easiest to get in, but I think with the least amount of education, the highest chances you have to become an employee on the sales desk rather than as a trader.
Oh, I was just speaking just as a question. I would never look to work for a hedge fund or something like that. That's not my sort of thing, no.
What do you mean by salesman?
Sales desk. So there is buy side and sell side in the markets. I always worked on the buy side when I worked at the hedge fund. So buy side is when people coming to us and saying, oh, I have a good deal, I have this bonds and that equities, and you know, on Bloomberg chat, and I look at it, I was like, well, okay, what do you have? Or if I looking into a specific stocks or bonds or corporate bonds or any assets, I know which people or like which companies selling, and I reach out the sales desk and I ask, like, what's your offer on this? And they look, if they don't have it, they look for a client who might have, and they negotiate the deal. That's the sales desk, and it's easier. The buy side is easier because we were the kings. People taking us out for dinners, you know, the sales guys from other companies. But we were just buying because we owned the money, and we didn't have to sell shit because we were making money.
Yeah. And they were wanting at a discount, right? Yeah. Damn. I never knew that's how it worked.
What the cleaners doing?
I had many companies, you know, calling every single day from the sales desk because they had my information in Bloomberg, and they know exactly that they could see our portfolio sometimes. And they were offering, you know, always deals like, you know, are you interested in, you know, we had a chat what kind of assets we're dealing with, and they always sent offers, for example, corporate bonds.
Regularly, every day?
Yeah, every day.
Damn.
But we had like 2 or 3 companies we used to work with. There was one Russian bank who had actually very good deals. 2 other banks. Small brokerage firms, but you know, trustable guys.
Yeah.
And you know, the amount of corporate bonds we purchased, the commission on that, it would just we did a favor to these guys because we could go out to the market and buy our own. But in order to maintain the good relationship and you know, have a relationship and network, I could get a better price on a corporate bond somewhere else, maybe a few basis points better. But because we had a history with, for example, one of the sales guys from a specific company, I said, can you go any lower? So no, I can't, this is my final offer. I was like, okay, done deal. As soon as I said done deal on the recorded phone, that deal was closed. And for that, I could have get, you know, a bit better deal, but I knew that guy just made about £5,000 on that one single deal in a week.
Yeah.
And when you're going out, you know, in London, and these guys are taking you out, they treat you like a king.
Yeah. Is that where you were then in the hedge fund? Were you based in London? Yeah.
Yeah, in Tower 42.
Nice. If you don't mind me asking, how come you made the decision of leaving? Was it the fact that you kind of went into a hedge fund to try and get as much knowledge as you could, and then try to do it outside of the institution, or how was it? What was your sort of plan?
Because my dad passed away.
Oh, okay.
So gold is running in around 60 pips profit. 51 now. New York is about to open in 1 minute, 40 seconds.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Thomas. My condolences are passed on to you.
It's all right.
I think your Viktor Orban is visiting Mar-a-Lago today.
Mar-a-Lago, where is that?
That is Donald Trump's residence in Florida.
Yeah, Orban is a huge Trump supporter. Luckily, Trump likes Orban as well. They share some common views. Oh yeah, there is
Fontos a szuperked miatt. Bő másfél év elteltével ugyanis pénteken újra találkozik egymással Orbán.
It was a year and a half ago when they met last time. And gold is running again in 61 pips profit, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, and New York is open. So you either take profit because everything is uncertain, the market could push up, or leave it to the hands of Fortuna.
Naz has been absolutely flying today.
Mind games, Thomas. Have anyone told you this before? You are the only trader who doesn't show off. Yeah, quite a few people. I don't have a Lamborghini. I don't have Patek Philippe. I don't have designer clothes. I have expensive clothes, but you know, £50 for a T-shirt, I think is fairly expensive, or £100. There's no need to show off. You know, usually the people who show off have, you know, the least
stress.
I would guess that you're probably more in line with trying to just make sure your family's secure.
Damn right. If anything happens with me tomorrow, they have a fully paid house, which costs nothing to maintain because the solar system, the batteries, and everything generates enough. They actually get back money, plus the 2 rental apartments, which generate the monthly income. So that equals to about well above the average salary in Europe.
I didn't know that, Thomas. So if you generate energy through solar panels and stuff, and you create more energy than you use, you get owed money back, or does it not roll over?
Yeah.
Well, it also varies on the rules and regulations from whichever electric company you're with and where it's at.
Exactly, and the amount they purchase back, it's significantly smaller. But if you have a big system, or a grid, because some companies they install. I have a friend who installed like I don't want to lie, but they have about 1,000 of 1,500 solar panels on a field, and that's how they make money.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
In the Netherlands, it's horribly.
Bad idea, though.
But that's different. That's again, they negotiated a good deal. And gold is running in 80 pips profit, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice work. Slow, isn't it?
Slowly but surely. Those who would like to join the Alpha community to get daily profit, go to alphafx.eu. There's free memberships available. Take it or leave it. It's up to you. Yeah, and going back to, there's no point showing off because there's always a bigger one out there. And the other thing is, I kicked out so many people from the Alpha members, you might remember the milkman who was bragging every single day that how much money he makes and is breaking the brokers and all the bullshit. I was like, no, guy, just get out. So I kicked him out.
Breaking the brokers.
You're not
Yeah,
going
it's
to break
like-
an industry that does $8 trillion in a day. I'm sorry.
For hundreds of years.
He was actually intimidating the new traders.
Exactly, it's very bad. So there's no point. But plus, showing off things that other people don't have. Yeah, it's good to have dreams that I'm going to buy a Porsche or Ferrari, or I'm going to buy a nice house, but deliberately, rubbing it under everyone's noses that what they have is the worst thing. There's no need to brag. Guerreiro Thomas, how's your take profit? I think you want to ask, where's my take profit? Don't worry about my take profit, focus on your take profit. If you made good money out of this 70 pip drop, because currently it's running in 75 pips of profit, just make sure, ask your bank account. Do you want me to take profit? Do you need some money?
Mhm.
Ouch.
Oh, so how long has the academy been a thing for? When did you create it?
3 years ago? 4? I don't know. Some
Oh, wow.
2021.
Oh,
Guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Bowel testimony is coming up in 25 minutes. Teamed up with President Lagarde, Christine Lagarde. And then Laura Temestre is speaking in the afternoon. So we did 70 or 80 pips just by this live position. It's quite modest, but I'm happy with it. I would like to wish you a relaxing evening. Theme, tomorrow morning, no briefing. We're going to meet and discuss the game plan for NFP 30 minutes before, okay? I'm going to tell you
Perfect.
everything, where to buy, where to sell, stop loss, TP, how to treat your golf, everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
Thanks,
Thank
Thomas.
you.
Thomas.
See you
Thank you,
later.
Thomas.
Bye.
See you
Rest
guys.
well, my friend.
Thanks, Thomas.
Rest well.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Go rest
And
up.
you too. And those who would like to join the Alpha community, look to your right into the YouTube chat. There is a small surprise for you. The old price link, only valid for 1 hour. First come, first served. Free membership still up. Thank you so much. This is the Alpha FX.